Stubbing a 5.5, Joe and Tina, and there's a show called Family Travel. It's going to be on tomorrow morning on Channel 11, WTTW. Colleen Kelly hanging out to talk with us. I know you were surfing around. You were like this concept too, Tina.
I think it's so cool that she's going to help us plan our trips, especially if you have a family.
Colleen, it helps through the process of a vacation, right?
Yeah, well, we hope so. I mean, we all know family travel, isn't always easy, but we're trying to make it a little bit easier because this is the first travel show that's ever been dedicated to family travel. So our goal is to kind of, have shows where we can show different destinations from small towns such as Cheyenne, Wyoming, to big cities such as Los Angeles, and show families how to travel and the great things to do in these cities, but also add tips. We had a lot of tips in there, which is really great, and a lot of free things people can do, because I know as a mother, I love anything free.
So it's not just a default, because I know as a parent, all of a sudden, let's go to Disney. That's like the big default vacation for families. Let's be honest, for how many years when people say, let's plan a vacation, it's like, okay, well, let's go to the happiest place on earth. So I'd imagine the show you're doing, and Colleen Kelly is with us. The show is going to be on Channel 11, WTTW, this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. I'd imagine you're going to show us some places where you're going to go, and maybe it's not going to break your wallet every single time as well.
Absolutely. Well, we all love Disney, and even I love to go to Disney. But you're right. A lot of people kind of think of that as the default, vacation, and you as a parent just said that. Yeah, I think the same way. And with this show, though, we really want to explore different places that families can go. Like we said, we were surprised when we went to LA, and that was family friendly, because from what a lot of parents think, you think of glamour on Hollywood, and a lot of couples go there. But they have over 100 museums in LA, which shocked me. And it's incredibly family friendly, and we want to make it so families aren't afraid to go these places.
Colleen Kelly is with us. She's talking about a show. You're going to catch it this Saturday morning, 10 o'clock on WTTW. And here's the thing, as we're talking about being parents and looking for those places, a few things. You mentioned Michigan, which as a parent, you go, okay, that's not going to break the bank. I know I go to budget. The other thing is you on the show, Family Travel with Colleen Kelly, you're doing that legwork of showing us, because a lot of times it's the planning part of going on vacation that's gonna break you.
Oh my gosh. Do you know how many times I hear that from parents? It's the planning. And I totally agree with that.
So do you go with your family on these vacations when we catch the show, or do you just go there and showcase some of the places?
I do two things. I go out and I talk to lots of families. I consider myself the guide. So I bring my kids on some vacations, but I have two girls, ages 8 and 11, and they're not doing the same thing that if you've got teenagers, you're doing, or if you've got a 2-year-old. These families are all doing different things.
Family Travel with Colleen Kelly. You're going to catch it Saturday morning. We're going to put up the links and info, star105.com. Just put in the keyword Joe.
And Colleen, I absolutely love this. I saw this on your website.
Thanks.
You took your family to New Orleans, which to me, I have this stereotypical, image in my head of bees and crazy people and parades.
Yeah, drunks on Bourbon Street.
But you showed me that it's great for families, and I think that's so awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Tina. I thought the exact same thing when we went to New Orleans. I was thinking, okay, I went there when I was single. I don't know about this for family travel, but it was amazing for family travel. I mean, I would say just one thing would be avoid Bourbon Street, because if you're single, you want to go there. But otherwise, it is incredible. They've got an insect museum where they actually have a bug chef where she cooks bugs. This is true, because 80% of the world apparently eats bugs. We live in the United States, so that's not usually common. But it's really fascinating. And then we got to see Mardi Gras World, which was, all the floats, those gigantic floats. And
wait. Hold on. Mardi Gras World. Wait a second. Yeah. Wait a second. I know the elaborate floats you were saying.
Yeah, they have that stuff.
No, I'm just kidding around. It's funny. Family Travel with Colleen Kelly. You're going to catch it on Saturday. And before we let you go, Colleen, appreciate the time. Do you guys have a segment? And if you ever need someone to do a segment about when kids drive you crazy in the car and what to do, do you address that on the show?
For that.
Okay.
I have tips on my website, familytravelck.com.
All right.
Because we all know that's the truth and that's the reality of family travel. And one more thing, too, Joe and Tina, we're giving away 6 free family vacations.
Oh, get out of town. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
every 2 weeks to one of the destinations, such as New Orleans and San Antonio. So if they go to our Facebook page at Family Travel CK, or they can link through our website and maybe through your site as well, they can sign up, and you can sign up for every vacation.
Oh, yeah. Family Travel with Colleen Kelly. What I really like is it's on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. And if you're showing kid destinations, be careful, though, because if it's like my kids, they'll want to go everywhere that you show on the show. That's what they do. Like, we're going there.
Breaks, right?
Yeah. You need to take a deep breath. But, Colleen, why don't we do this? I'd like to, while you guys have the run of the show on WTTW, why don't we just check in and see what you got coming up on the show?
I would love it.
Yeah.
I can tell you about what's going on each week.
Perfect.
We got a new destination.
I would love it because I'm always looking for ideas. I just went out to South Dakota this past summer with my boys, and we had a great experience. And I'm always looking for spots and things to do with the kids, and so many of our listeners are as well. So why don't we do that, all right?
Okay, well, I need to get some tips from you about South Dakota then.
That's
okay?
what I'm saying. We can talk, and it's Family Travel with Colleen Kelly. Catch it WTTW, 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe. Take care.